feminist media has recently been praising Disney's decision to go ahead with a Pirates of the Caribbean reboot without Johnny Depp, and now the Mary Sue is saying rebooting Pirates of the Caribbean gives Disney a chance to fix the franchise's misogyny. It says the Pirates of the Caribbean film franchise is a masterstroke of action comedy storytelling, but it's rife with big problems like misogyny. Now that the reboot has been announced, it's time for Disney to reconcile with the sexism that has plagued the movies for years. A Pirates of the Caribbean movie without Johnny Depp is not going to sell. A Pirates of the Caribbean movie featuring a female-centric cast is not going to sell, and these are things that Disney is just going to have to reconcile with at some point in time. I'm sure that they are going to barrel ahead with all of these ideas, as they have already announced this reboot that is not featuring Johnny Depp, but it is just going to be a massive waste of money for them. And if they are really listening to feminist outlets like the Mary Sue, okay, they are just going to continue to lose money. It says, as reported, the series is getting a reboot. Jerry Bruckheimer, the producer, said that the next film will revamp the series. We developed two of them, actually, the one with Margot Robbie and one with a younger cast, but we have heard that Margot Robbie is no longer interested in being part of this franchise as like a regular. She's not really interested in that anymore. And it also says that they did try it with a younger cast, so they said it will be interesting to see if both end up working out. I personally don't think either are going to work out. I don't think audiences are going to be interested in either of these, and it's not just because of females, right? I love seeing strong female characters in entertainment, but Pirates of the Caribbean does not need a reboot, and without Johnny, the series is just dead. I've just got to be honest. It says, though, for most of the Pirates franchise, women have either played second fiddle, damsel, or the butt of a joke. Elizabeth Turner in the first movie acts as both helpless damsel who needs constant rescuing as well as the object of the male gaze, but funny enough, they barely mention the story progression that she goes through. She ends up becoming a captain herself. She becomes the lead character of this series, and of course they whine about how even though that's the case in her story progress, she was still the object of the male gaze, which of course is a ridiculous concept. But they say that, of course, women have either played second fiddle, damsel, or the butt of the joke. First of all, it's perfectly fine to have female characters who are more comedic relief, who are the butt of the joke and are just the jokesters of the group. That shouldn't be a problem. And also, not every character that is a lead has to be a female. And to top it off, having a damsel in distress is not negative. I love seeing damsels in distress in entertainment. And of course, they're saying how this franchise has been sexist and this is Disney's chance to fix the franchise's misogyny, but with how watered down content has been, I've got to be honest, misogyny is what we need to see more of. In just a few short years, we went from perceived misogyny to toxic femininity. It has been a crazy shift. Maybe what they need to do is actually put things that could be seen that way in movies more, funnily enough. Instead of making male characters look stupid like in Ant-Man 3 or how useless they were in the Marvels, tip the scale and make them cocky because they know how good they are at what they do, and then follow through with it and have females, again, be damsels in distress, and have females, yes, be cringeworthy characters sometimes, and be the butts of the jokes, and have them create tension within the movies and create conflict that the male characters occasionally have to fix. It's fine to have female-centric casts and female-centric movies, but at the same time, you need to have balance, and that just isn't what entertainment, and especially Disney, has been like over the past few years. I personally used to love the Pirates franchise, but I do not think a reboot is going to be good. I don't think a reboot is going to sell. I think that Disney will lose millions and millions of dollars if they actually do decide to go ahead with this and one of these movies actually releases over the next few years. But of course, feminist outlets are praising their decision to not bring Johnny back, and they're even saying this is their chance to fix the franchise's misogyny. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.